not a walkthrough, playthrough, review, anything like that. It's just me playing the game badly so you can see what it looks like. Right then, this is Gran Turismo Concept 2002, Tokyo to Geneva. It's a version of Gran Turismo that's kind of a little bit overlooked, I think. The press at the time were a little bit underwhelmed by it, and there's a reason for that. It's not like Gran Turismo as we're used to. You don't have all of your different levels of qualification and stuff. It's just you've got amateur and professional and a set of circuits, and you race on them with the car of your choosing, if you like, and it puts you up against other cars that are of a similar capability. That's the amateur. Let's have a look at the professional. Yeah, it's even the same circuits, but it'll just be like more difficult, I guess. We'll have a go at normal. I say amateur and professional, normal and professional, whatever. Let's see. Let's have a go on Tokyo. New cars. There we go. European. What do we got? So, new in what sense? New as in new from the dealer, as in not second hand, I guess. Or are they like current new things at that time? I don't know. There's no Fiat. That's not good enough, is it? Yeah, whatever. Concept cars. Because that was what it was all about. Concept cars. And yeah, I think I know someone who had one of them. That is just freaky. But doesn't that look an awful lot like the new Google Drive Itself car? I mean, look, it's almost got the face. That's just weird, actually. It's got a tail on it. I mean, it's like some kind of puppy dog car. That's weird. Yep. Hideous. Yeah. Lots of, oh god. Crossfire. Who was it Jeremy Clarkson said of the Crossfire? The back end on that looks like a dog taking a crap. You look at how a dog arches its back when it's going for a dump. That's the rear end of this car. I remember him saying that, and I know exactly what he talks about. We have dogs, and when Max is going for one, yes, I think of that car. I mean, there are some interesting cars on here, and that is kind of what this was all about. It was, I guess they must have just done a load of car models while they were bored, perhaps. And then crammed them into a load of, well, like a fairly pared back game. I mean, the tracks, were they all from, I don't know if they're all from Gran Turismo 3. I think maybe they had some from Gran Turismo 4 or something, I'm not sure. And they made, well, I'm going to drive this because it's pretty. Manual, always manual. We always have the driving aids turned off. I don't do driver aids apart from that gear, optimum gear indicator thing. I like that. Everything else turned off. Start. That's better. I've adjusted my controls now. Right stick for accelerate and brake, so I can drive properly now. I nearly had a prang today. I was going to pull out of this junction, and I was looking down the hill at the traffic that was coming up the hill, and I was focusing on that and didn't notice the car that was about 20 feet away from me as I started to pull out. And at the very last second, something in my brain registered the fact that there was the grille of a car approaching me rapidly, and I hit the brakes. Accident averted. He would have gone at about 30 miles an hour into my driver's side door. Could have been quite unpleasant and probably painful, but yeah. I was somewhat distracted, not by anything that was happening. I was just feeling a little fraught. I was having a... Well, you don't want to know what was happening. Things were happening. It's been a rough day. It would have been an awful lot rougher at that time had I pulled out at that moment, but I didn't. Anyway, none of that is relevant to what's happening here right now. This is bloody gorgeous. I mean, yes, we don't... It's kind of like I said with Gran Turismo 3 yesterday. It's not high definition, but it, I think, looks better for it. It doesn't feel sterile. It feels... Oh, I can't explain. It's got a bit of life to it. And in terms of lighting and just generally how it looks and feels, it's bang on. It's what I want in a Gran Turismo game. The problem with this game is the structure. It lacks all of the like career, if you like, career development that you get with Gran Turismo's, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. It's more... If I had to compare it to another Gran Turismo, I would say Gran Turismo PSP. Whoops! There we go. Geigerpunk's ISP has just dropped his signal. He's lost internet now. He knows what I'm talking about. What was I saying? Yes, it's lacking the structure that we're used to, and it is more like Gran Turismo PSP. It's just like, here's some cars, here's some circuits, go out there and have fun. And that's fine. It wasn't, if I remember rightly, a full price game, was it? I'm not sure. But I mean, the media weren't thrilled by it. They wanted a proper Gran Turismo, and this wasn't. And it isn't. It's not a full-blown game, but it's not like it's not like the Prelude things that they do either. I mean, I've got Gran Turismo 5 Prelude. I never bought Gran Turismo 4 Prelude. It's the only thing I'm missing from the whole series. Ooh. Get off! That's my corner. Oh, he's going to beat me, bastard. But it's all very familiar. I mean, the circuits are familiar. Cars... Alright, there's actually some funky concept cars here that you're just not going to get anywhere else, I think. On any other... not on any other Gran Turismo, I don't think. Come on, get past this... oh, bollocks. No. If I hadn't shunted him, I might have managed. That corner, I always have trouble with that corner, especially on 5 and 6. In a fast car, I can't see it until I ran into it, largely. I don't know why. Let's have a quick look at the replay just to see the quality of it and admire this gorgeous car, because it is gorgeous. NSXs were cool, it's just they stopped making them, and that's a damn shame. But did they start making them again? I kind of didn't keep up to date. I don't know. I thought I read somewhere that they've like done a new concept NSX, and maybe they were going to start doing them again. I don't know. But that is bloody gorgeous, and I want one. Yeah. Not so sure about some of the other cars. I would like the Zonda. Oh, I love Zondas. They are so gorgeous. Just excuse me, I'm sitting and drooling. Don't mind me. Just, you know, make a cup of tea or something. I suppose I should move on. It's just me and some other guy in another freaky car. I'm guessing by the name GSXR it's based on the motorbike. Gotta be, but wow. So we're going to be lacking torque then. I mean, GSXR 1100 motorbike, insanely fast, powerful, mental, kill yourself quite easily motorbike. But you stick motorbikes into motorbike engines into cars, and well, they're not really suited because they don't have the torque that you need to move the bigger, heavier lump of metal around. How am I not behind this geezer? Whoops. It's sure to happen, yeah. I suck on gravel. I don't suck on gravel, I mean that I'm not good at driving on it, yes. Sucking on gravel, it can't be good for you. You don't know what you might swallow. Nice bridge. Hey! Get back here. Whoops. Oh dear. That wasn't so good. I want to get out and get into one of those vans back there, maybe do a bit of camping. I mean, look at the scenery. It's gorgeous. Was this circuit on any other Gran Turismo? I don't remember. I tended to avoid rallying sections wherever possible. I mean, obviously I did them if it was necessary to progress in the game, but as soon as I'd done them, that was it. I was on to the next bit. Get me back on the road circuits. Rallying is not my thing. Definitely pays to rev the knackers off of this. And it sounds kind of funky. Oh, where are we going? I see you. I don't see the road too well though. Bit bumpy. This is, I mean, oops. I used to have this problem, the bumpy view. When I was riding motorbikes, I had my FS1E and the suspension on it was a joke. And because I wear glasses, my glasses would bump up and down on my nose. And if you've ever worn glasses and you like move them up and down on your face, like in front of your eyes, it buggers up your vision, so you can't see. And here they are vibrating up and down like 100 times a second. Well, alright, not quite that much, but you know, they're vibrating on the end of your nose. You just plain can't see where you're going. It's dangerous. And it looked a bit like this. It's not easy to see. I am still in front of the other geezer, and that's very surprising because of the reason. Oh Jesus! Of the reasons I've said. Oh bollocks! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Where's the bloody start-finish line? I want to beat this geezer. I don't generally win rally stages. That's got to be it. Tell me that's it. Yes, that's pleasing. Congratulations. It's not that game, thankfully. We'll have a quick look at this daft, weird, strange contraption of a car. It's pretty much like a roller skate. Roller skate with a GSXR engine in it. Very weird. The lighting on this stage is interesting because it's all very... It's obviously broad daylight, but I guess there's trees because it's, yes, very shadowy. Some... more I think on Gran Turismo 4 I had difficulty with the lighting on that. They were sort of simulating high dynamic range on a system that wasn't designed for it, and on some areas there were like shadows on the track and I just plain couldn't see where I was going, and that was sort of frustrating. Not a problem here though. Even though there's plenty of shadow there, you could always see where you were going, and that's good. Yep, for all that this might not be high definition, it looks pretty bloody good to me. I am thoroughly impressed. I think it's excellent. Anyway, moving on. Nicole? Papa? Who remembers that? They've come along. Actually, I preferred the Clios from that era. I think they look better than Nicole Papa Clio compared to, well, this era one. Modern Clio's gorgeous, but oh god, this is slow. I didn't like the grille on this kind of Clio. It was a little bit too formal. It's a bit double-breasted, as in suit jacket, not as in yeah, not as in Nicole. Oh, I don't know why I picked this. I don't do rallying, but I think I kind of like this rally section. I can't get on with any of the rallying sections on Gran Turismo's 5 or 6. I just can't do them. They're just... I'm like, I do the minimum to get through and then move along. I ain't getting gold on anything there. This I like more. Something about it is an interesting circuit. Something about it. And there's that just a little bit of familiarity after Tahiti, whatever it was, on Gran Turismo 2. I mean, it is different, but there's something familiar about it. Did they have a rally? I think they must have had a rally section of this as well on Gran Turismo. I don't know, one of them, because I didn't look at them all on 3, did I, while I was recording that yesterday? Where's the road go? Oh dear. I was never one for doing handbrake turns. Never done one in real life, and certainly don't plan to. But even on video games, I tend to use normal brakes to try and get around rather than doing a handbrake turn, which may hold me back an amount. I don't know. But there you are. I'm just not good at them. I usually find I just spin out if I try it. See, this bit's familiar. Oh. Yeah, this is very like the circuit on Gran Turismo 2. Until I go sliding off the track. That's not really what I wanted to do. Oh, you bastard. I don't know which would be the better car. A Mini or a Clio, and I love original Minis, and I kind of got a lot of respect for the modern Mini as a good car, but I think given the choice I'd rather have the Clio, and they're a proper good sporting car. I mean, the Clio Cup is a brilliant car, apparently. I've never driven one, but you know, everything I've read about them, they appeal to me in a way that Minis kind of don't. Modern Minis. I ain't gonna beat this geezer. Not unless he gets puncture or blows his engine up. And that's the thing that you just don't get in Gran Turismo. That might have been amusing if it was possible to blow your engine up through abusing it somehow. I'm sure that was possible on things like Toka touring cars. You could trash your car and fail to finish. I don't know if I'd like that on Gran Turismo or not. I mean, lots of people complain about car damage or the lack of car damage on Gran Turismo, and they say, you know, it's unrealistic and blah blah. Well, yes, it is unrealistic, but it's a video game, and it's kind of frustrating when you're enjoying sort of maybe winning by ploughing into the competition, and having car damage that would slow you down or stop you would probably spoil it if you're the kind of person who drives, well, the way I do in video games and damn near in real life today. But no, you become accustomed to driving a certain way, and on Gran Turismo you can drive like a twat and not necessarily be punished for it. And if they'd have put in serious proper car damage, that would have changed what Gran Turismo is. And I personally wouldn't like that. Though, having said all of that, I am getting kind of dissatisfied with modern Gran Turismo, and I do think, yes, they need to change something, and I don't know what it should be. So, what do I know? Not that much, probably. Well, come on, move faster. I'd probably be beating this geezer on normal, but not on professional. He's just a bit better than me. Because I do stupid things like that. Do you think there's a bar around here, like in one of these mud huts? I'd like to just pull over and, I'd say have a cocktail, but I'm not actually into cocktails, so I've never drank one, but I have. I can't remember what it was. I had one in the Evil Eye Bar in York. Was it called a Manhattan? Was it a Manhattan Sour or something or other like that? I don't remember. It wasn't especially pleasant. The bar was great though. They did the most fantastic Thai green curry I've ever had. Awesome. It was Thai green chicken curry, but it had fish in it, and you could tell because you could find the fish bones in it, like loads and loads and loads of tiny little fish bones. Nothing that would stick in your throat, but you know, it made it really bloody brilliant. That was best Thai green curry ever. I had to wait long enough for it though. They forgot I'd ordered it. There we go, that's Tahiti Maize in a Renault Clio. Let's have one more go on another circuit and then we'll call it a day. Here we are then, Autumn Ring in a Lotus Elise. I would love a Lotus Elise. I think in terms of little sports cars, they would be my perfect car. Because they're not too powerful, they're small and light, and well, they're just built for fun, aren't they? Oops. Okay then. That's me showing I would not be very good in a Lotus Elise. Stuck in the gravel. Because I forgot to brake. I wasn't paying attention to the recommended gear. Oh God. You can't drive like a twat here. You can, but you pay for it. This thing's it likes to get a bit sideways. It's the thing with Lotuses, or this kind of Lotus anyway, they're not, I mean they're a sporty car, but they're not a powerful car by any means. They are quick because you can maintain a certain amount of speed through the corners, but you go in too quick and they'll punish you. As I'm finding out. I ain't gonna catch up with the other blokes. I don't think. Those, wherever they are. They're quite a long way ahead. At least we get to admire the scenery now then. Yeah, it does like to kick its tail out. That's the mid-engine for you. All that weight at the back wants to come. It wants to come past you in the corners. Ooh, bit of opposite lock there. I used to be really good on this sequence of corners. Not so much anymore, and I'm used to. not sure if I'm used to going this way around. Am I going in reverse? I ain't sure. It all feels a bit odd and... oh. No, I don't think I'm in reverse. I think this is the normal way. It's just... it feels different for some reason. I think it's just my memory is failing. I do like this circuit though. It was always one of my favourites. On various different versions of Gran Turismo, I like it. When I can remember how it, where it goes. I'm almost catching those other geezers. I've got one more lap. I probably ain't going to catch them, but at least I can see them. Oh, nearly put it back in the gravel. My memory is returning of how to drive here. Took a little while. Yeah, if I was to do another race now, I would probably about win, but not come last. As it is, there isn't enough, not enough of a lap. That would look interesting on a replay. It is so pretty though, isn't it? It really surprises me, given that this isn't high definition. It surprises me how good it looks. Sixth. Alright though, given that I threw it into the gravel trap at the start, just to catch up to the back of them is quite pleasing. So that is Gran Turismo Concept 2002 Tokyo to Geneva. It is limited, but it was a stopgap. It was what they were working on in between Gran Turismo 3 and Gran Turismo 4. And I don't remember what it cost, but it serves a purpose and it is quite fun. You know, when you start it at the start, not having any of the cars, or you got to open up the circuits and get licenses and whatever. It's pretty good fun. Yeah, I think when you play Gran Turismo 3 to death and you're waiting for 4, it's nice to have that, you know, just something else to play. Not bad at all, and very pretty. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider clicking the thumbs up button. I upload videos daily, so go ahead and hit subscribe if you'd like to see more. To all those who've already subscribed, I'd just like to say a great big thank you.